More than 4 million Texans are waking up to a new reality this new year: higher health insurance costs. Enhanced subsidies for some Affordable Care Act enrollees expired on January 1st. 6 News reporter Sydney Walker has more on what this change means. Sydney.
It's an issue that led to last year's 43-day government shutdown, and it's an issue that Baylor professor Pat Flavin says will define the upcoming midterm elections.
The original Affordable Care Act, or Obamacare, provided subsidies to buy health insurance. Then, during the COVID pandemic, it expanded.
They made the subsidies more generous, and they applied them to people with middle and even higher middle income.
Pat Flavin said the subsidies set to end January 1st, 2026, became a political focus.
Democrats in the Senate have made extending these subsidies to purchase health insurance a priority.
But the parties clashed, and then the longest government shutdown in history.
A deal never materialized. The government reopened. There was a vote held on extending the subsidies, but it didn't have the needed 60 votes.
The subsidies were no more, the ones added in 2020.
It is not the case that all the subsidies went away. So the subsidies for lower income folks are still very much in place.
That had a huge effect for the middle class.
Millions of more Americans signed up for health insurance.
Millions that may go without.
Read stories about the folks that their premiums are doubling, that they're just deciding to go without health insurance.
Millions that are also voters.
I think this will be one of the defining issues of the 2026 midterm.
Flavin said it's an added boost for Democrats and a hard problem for Republicans to ignore.
Because of that, they're sort of circulating their own potential plans to fix the problem as well.
But even harder for some Americans to get used to.
Most polls show that majorities of Americans are in favor of extending the subsidies.
Flavin said that there is a bipartisan group of moderate Republicans and Democrats in the House trying to find a majority to extend the subsidies, but right now the votes aren't there.
All right, Sydney, thank you for explaining.